Greetings, fellow citizens of the Interbubs. This is Rendog coming at ya in another Minecraft episode from the HermitCraft server. We're kicking things off today, everybody, from the Hangar Bay here in our GIGACORP colony base. It's early Saturday morning for me in real life, and that means the brain hasn't quite kicked in yet. But I think I've got enough brain power to kick this episode off with a very small upgrade to the Hangar Bay. This, of course, is one of our most important facilities in the base. It's our storage area, which is pretty sweet. It's also our mailbox and headquarters for all things GIGACORP. However, there is one small flaw with this facility that has been driving me insane over the last, very many months, ever since we made this thing. Yeah, you know what it is. There's no way to get out of the stinking place. In fact, the only way to get out right now is to fly out with the rocket like this, which, you know, is possible, but also not ideal, especially if we're out of fuel or, I don't know, someone comes here without any rockets or an elytra or whatnot. And I was thinking maybe we could find a really sweet way to get ourselves out of this using what Jevin gave us in the previous episode. We got a whole bunch of wind chargers over here. And there is a very cool and awesome little thing that you can build using wind chargers that I think is going to help us to get out of our Hangar Bay in a very reasonable way. So sit back and relax, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Listen, thank you so much, by the way, for all the love and the comments in the previous episode. So excited to see that you are all excited for HermitCraft in 2025, and a big shout out to all of the regular Rendog viewers who made themselves known in the comments of the previous episode. You guys keep me super inspired. Beautiful to see all your faces in the comments, and very excited for yet another episode, although it looks like I've busted straight down into shenanigans. What is going on here? The shenanigans continue to occur in the base. Very confused. What is this? Hold on. Oh, this is Jevin's Merry Christmas thing that didn't function correctly. Yeah, I think a couple episodes ago, Jevin took us to show the Secret Santa or some sort of Santa-related situation, and I think all of that was supposed to be triggered by whatever was going on down here. So, Jev, I found your thing, but I guess it didn't work, which is fine. But yeah, I'll take the Skulk Sensor XP balls or something. Ah, man. Hold on. Let me get another sip of coffee, guys. Brain clearly isn't functioning correctly right now. All right, the Jeva Creeper hole has been repaired and filled in, and that means we get to do a bit of redstone to kick things off today, which is never a good idea on a Saturday morning when the brain isn't functioning correctly, but I have been meaning to try this out for so long now that I just want to try and get some blocks down and see if we can make this work. How stinking awesome is this new chiseled resin block? It fits into our build palette so beautifully, right? You can even see some of the pixels on the edges of this resin block mold into the colors of the red sandstone, which means we can actually use this block throughout our base, I think, for some tiny little highlight details and whatnot. Maybe we can find some other cool ways to use this thing. But yes, anyway, this thing over here, the plan is to use these wind chargers that Jevin gave us to basically launch ourselves out of the Hangar Bay and use the elytra to fly away. That's the plan, anyway. And I believe the way that we can make this function is by adding a bunch of dispensers that will all trigger at the same time when we land in the middle of this thing. Which means I guess we want to get all of the dispensers charged up with some wind chargers. And then I think we need to get some redstone down there that's going to trigger all of them at the same time. And I guess this might be the good spot to use the resin blocks like this. Maybe some carpet around it also, just to make it look a little bit more sweet. There we go. And if theory is correct, when we hit this position here, when we fall into this hole, we should get blasted up into the atmosphere. Okay, let's test it out. Here goes nothing. If this doesn't work, this has been a terrible waste of a Saturday morning. Here we go. Boom! It works! Okay. That's pretty sweet. I mean, we don't get like super height out of this thing, but we do get to very quickly exit the Hangar Bay now whenever we need to. And that is actually a fantastic little upgrade and a very pleasing start to the Saturday, because a part of me was thinking that this wasn't going to work and I'd have to retake this entire introduction. But no, it works. So, yay! Oh, and while it's nighttime and there are no hermits on the server, let me take this opportunity to show you guys the upgrades that I made to the Resinvoire. We started working on it in the previous episode. That's a great name that was suggested by a bunch of you guys, by the way. This is now officially known as the Resinvoire. But yes, we started to work on a redstone resin farm last episode, and unfortunately we discovered a couple of issues. Number one, the creeks were spawning on top of the trees. I've now removed the trees. That was the easiest way to deal with that problem. You know, path of least resistance is sometimes the way to go in Minecraft. And I've also made it a little bit more compact, because I thought that the previous design was a little bit too fat. We're going to make some sort of a water tower or something out of this, and I needed it to be a little bit on the skinnier side. So I put the killing platform all the very way at the top of the farm, which is interesting. And have a look at this. All of the creeks are now spawning up here, which is great. And we should, in theory, spawn approximately 5, 10, 15 creeks should spawn up here eventually. And at the moment, it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 out of 15, I guess. Or maybe 10. I think I was counting some shoulders over there. There, another one has just arrived. Excellent. By the way, I was thinking about a potential upgrade to this thing too, by adding maybe some sort of a button that might send a water source like this to push all of the creekliums into the corner. This is going to give us a great opportunity to hit every single one of them with a swipe of the sword. And if we just position ourselves correctly here to hit all of them, maybe I need to put sweeping edge on this sword too, so that we can get that one at the back. There we go. That looks like it's getting every single one. Let's get into the Gigabug and have a look at this thing now functioning. All right, the fact you guys can't see anything is bothering me. I'm going to sip a potion so that we can fully reveal the goings-on here at the Resinvoire. And let's reposition ourselves once again to try and hit the one at the back, which is a little bit difficult to get to, actually. Yeah, we need sweeping edge, I think. But if we just sit up here and smack away at the creekliums, we are going to be generating a decent amount of resin, I think. And I'm actually very curious to see how much resin we will generate in one single night. Perhaps I'll wait for the next evening and we can run a quick experiment to see how much resin a single night might generate for us if we just sit here and smack the creekliums. But very pleased with that, right? It's looking a lot more efficient up there. And wow, just from that little bit of smackage, we've almost got 9, well, we've got about 6.5, 5.5. It's Saturday morning, guys. Can't do maths on camera on Saturday morning. A lot of resin. We got a lot of resin from a couple of swipes. Very, very good indeed. Although there is still the issue with this redstone piston thing over here, but I do believe one of you guys might have given me the solution to that. I think I'm going to spend a couple of hours on live stream later today working on this, and I'll try get this fixed and get a little bit more work done on the build itself. But as far as the Resinvoire production is concerned, very, very happy. It's coming together real nice. Ow.
Hello?
Hi. I tried to fly through the door and then through the other door like a professional, but I failed.
Well, you've got a box on your head. You probably can't see very well.
Yeah, I'm struggling to see through this box. I must say, my vision is impaired at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, is there a reason, or should I just not ask?
Oh, it's actually so awesome that the only way that I can explain is to show you what's going on here with my face. Yeah.
Okay. As long as I don't end up with one on my head as well, I'm fine.
Well, you've just given me a great idea. I'm going in the group real quick. Hold on.
It's fine.
I'm going in the group.
It's fine. You have been busy. Oh my goodness. Wait, what
Look
is
at this one.
thing?
Look at this one.
What it? Oh my goodness.
This one incinerates space rat poop. That's what this one does.
I mean, I do like this one. This one looks a bit happy. Although, you know what? No, it reminds me of those robot dog things, which are terrifying.
Actually, yeah, those things are like those new War Machine robot dogs. Yeah.
Oh.
Those are terrible.
No, I don't want to see one of them. But that was cute. We'll pretend it's fine.
I'm going to show you my favorite one, though. Look at this one. This is a security bot. It roams around looking for security
Now, this one I knew
breaches.
about, but I didn't know there were others. This
it's
is cute.
Cool, eh? It's so cool.
It doesn't explain what's on your head, though, Ren.
Yeah, well, this was my Secret Santa, these little bots. And these heads. And
Okay, and you decided to wear one?
yeah, I mean, I think
And
it works.
That's the one you went with?
It
The
just
unfriendly
works.
looking one?
Look at me. It just works. Okay, hold on. Wait, there's friendlier
It looks like you put your head in the toaster. Still. Or like
okay, listen, you got to put a head on for this
Oh,
recording,
no.
okay? I haven't even told you what the recording is yet, but you need to
wait.
choose one. I'm gonna put the
Which one do
smiley
I wanna
face one on.
be?
Look.
Oh, that's worse.
Hello,
Actually, no, put the other one
False.
back on. No, put the other one back on.
Did you have a
That was
good
scary.
holiday?
I don't like that one.
I'm glad you had a good holiday.
Oh no. Oh, did I pick the same one? We can go scare people. I mean, this is terrifying.
This is perfect. No, listen, there's more serious
we just do
business than
this.
scaring
We just do
people.
this to people. We do this.
Yeah, we just like walk up to
just
people like this.
Creep up to it. Yes.
Wait, hold on, we have to face the same way.
Yes.
Hello,
This way.
have you complied with regulations recently? The reason
What are we
I've
up
come
to?
to you today is very important reason. So Cleo gave me these awesome gifts. I'm so pleased. But I have discovered through various investigations, aka my comment section of my last episode,
Yes.
that Cleo pranked my base. They changed all of the blue blocks to pink blocks. Outrageous, False.
Yeah, we can't have that. That's
No.
terrible. I mean,
To be honest,
Yeah.
I kind of like the pink, and I'm going to use it now. It actually looks kind of sweet.
okay, cool.
But
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah.
I need to make an episode, so I need a prank. Do you want to help me prank Cleo, please?
You don't have to ask, Ray. You know this.
Yay! Okay, sweet. I have a
What is the prank,
dastardly
though?
idea. And by the way, this is how many pink blocks Cleo used to prank my base. Wait, that's the right one. This one. Look,
They're not pink. Oh,
that's how many.
that.
Insane.
That's quite
Insane.
a lot. I'm not lying. That is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a lot. So, here's my thinking, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cleo pinkificated my base. In reply, I want to resinificate her base. There, with resin. Clumps of resin.
Yeah.
Resin clumpage.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not distracted by anything.
Yeah,
Nothing's
me
happening.
neither. Hold on, I got some
Um,
space rat poop in my inventory. One second.
Wait, but we can beep, boop. There you go. They will never know. Okay.
Beep, beep.
Sure. So are we doing blocks? Are we doing?
No, so this is what I was thinking, right?
Yes.
Every single available block, as far
Oh
as
my
we can go,
goodness.
we only have this much resin. It's quite a lot of resin, but I don't think it's like an insane amount.
Only.
But we just basically make every available block into resin. We don't break
Okay.
anything. We don't like change anything.
Yes.
We
I was gonna say
just do this.
mostly because I
Basically.
placed these grass blocks.
Yeah.
These grass things and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And in GIGACORP
yeah.
lore, this is creaklium juice, so it's actually kind of dangerous.
Oh.
Don't touch it. It's dangerous.
It's fine. I've got the helmet and the safety helmet on.
Yeah, exactly. The safety helmet.
I'm very happy about it.
It's the anti-creaklium juice helmet 5-1. That's what it is.
Okay. Well, I'm down.
Okay,
as long as
awesome,
it doesn't come back on me, Ren, right?
No,
it won't ever do
this
that.
is my fault.
Cool.
YouTube
That's fine then.
viewers, it was me and me alone, okay? You don't say anything
Cleo,
to
you
Cleo.
heard that right? You heard that? Yeah, good. Okay.
You got to stop
fine
talking.
now.
You just got to beep boop, and then it's not your fault anymore, right?
Beep, beep, boop.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't me.
Perfect.
We're undercover. They'll never know.
Beep beep boop
Well,
boop beep boop boop
beep, boop.
beep boop.
Beep, boop.
Beep, boop.
Beep, boop. Beep. boop.
Okay, sweet. Let's get this done.
Let's do it.
Beep boop.
Beep,
Beep boop.
beep, boop.
Beep boop.
Beep,
Beep
boop,
beep beep
beep,
boop. Beep
Beep, boop.
beep beep
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
beep boop.
Beep, beep. Not that kind of beep. That's not allowed. Look at this, Ren. Look
Oh
at
my
this.
goodness. About 40 minutes later, and
He's got the pox.
you know what, False? I'm feeling like mildly bad now that I see it from
Good.
here.
Because
This is wild.
this is actually not me. This is actually this robot. And so this isn't my fault. It's Ren's fault, though.
Did you say pox? Yeah, this is gigapox. Cleo's base has been infected with
Yeah.
gigapox.
It does make sense.
We need to get like the scientists out here.
It
GIGACORP
explains a lot, Ren, that
doctors.
this is the Gigapox. Do you have the Gigapox?
I mean, I think I've got GIGACORP to make me
I think
do
it's gone
this.
to your brain.
Yeah. Dude, we
I
missed
think
some
so.
we missed some spots. Hold on. We missed some spots
Yeah,
here.
you mean you missed some spots. I will quickly say, Cleo, little chat. I did in fact just do the ones on the floor. Any other ones was Ren.
Beep boop.
These side ones, Ren.
Beep boop.
This over here, Ren. I did the easy ones, okay?
Well, speaking of
You're
which,
welcome.
come see this. You haven't seen this yet.
Oh yeah, I didn't do the inside either.
Come have a
This
look
is all
at
Ren,
this.
basically.
Oh, look, there's a whole section here that needs... Okay, I'm going to do a little bit
Oh,
more.
what a shame. Yeah, I'll leave you to it. Wait, is there?
Yeah,
See,
there's
this
more.
I would never.
Look
I
at
would
this.
never. This actually hurts my brain. Like everyone would be watching this right now is like, oh my goodness, I can't. My brain.
Look at this. It's
Like
so
looking
wild.
through the holes, and then some of them have resin. Like, oh.
Yep. It goes further.
Why is
It
Mr.
goes
Blobby
even
here,
further.
Ren?
Where's Mr.
Ren, where's
Blobby?
there. Look. Don't punch me. Look. You're standing on him, kind of.
Oh. Oh, it is Mr. Blobby.
Is it not Mr. Blobby?
It is. What the heck?
Oh, there you go. We can make Mr. Blobby in Minecraft now. I'm not
Uh-oh.
looking at any
Hold
others.
on.
No.
I missed a couple
I can
of
see
spots
already
here.
by looking.
I missed a couple of
Okay.
spots. Okay.
Well, you know what? I'm not missing any spots, and I'm gonna go
Yeah. This is a
and
wild...
get off this before this infects me.
A wild Gigapox infection. False. You've had
staying
your
on the path.
inoculations, right? Your Gigapox inoculations. You've got your
yes.
standard issue GigaCorp incinerator.
Every week, Ren. Every week, just to be
Good.
sure.
Good.
Oh no.
Awesome.
Don't do it to the chickens.
Well, listen, thank you for the help. I think I might do
You're
a little
welcome.
bit more here and there.
Oh my goodness, I'm sure you will. Well, you've got some friends
Because-
now to help you with it, so
Oh yeah, they
I'll
can
let you.
help too. But
I'll
thank
let
you for the
do
help.
That. You're welcome.
Dinner time, hey? I think it's definitely dinner time.
Indeed.
I don't know what bots
Although
eat though.
this doesn't make me very hungry. I won't lie.
No,
It does the opposite.
I'm feeling mildly bad, but I think I'll get over it. Hopefully, at some point.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you know it leaves your brain at some point, and you know you get better. Good. Get well soon, Ren.
Well, thanks, False. Thanks
The
for the help.
Gigapox. Bye.
See you later.
You're welcome. Bye.
And a couple of days later in real life, everyone, we're back on the server, bright and early on a Monday morning. And a quick caveat, as always, to begin this recording session. The coffee hasn't kicked in yet. The brain is still firing up. But what is true is we've got another present. Oh yes, a bunch of you guys in the comments of the last episode let me know that Cleo, in fact, gave us a third present. And we missed it. This is putting me in some sort of a psychological battle. I'm so very happy to have received these amazing presents from Cleo, but at the same time, we had to respond with the prank, right? I mean, you know, Cleo gave us a gift and then pranked us, so I guess we have to do the same thing, although all we've done so far is prank Cleo and not given a gift, so I guess next couple of episodes, we need to give Cleo a gift. Oh no, this might be the cutest of all the Gigabots to date. Cleo, why are you doing to me this on a Monday morning? Wait a minute, that wasn't English. That was a brain language mouth failure. I blame the lack of coffee and I blame this ridiculously cute thing. Look at it. It's harvesting the sulfur from the squirtopods. And it is the most adorable little flying machine that I've ever stinking seen in my whole life. It's got a little bit of a jet stream coming out of its tiny little jet machine thing. And it's got a claw picking away at the sulfur berries of the squirtopod. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely adorable. What a great way to start a new week, gotta say. Although, I think we've still got unfinished business in regards to the Cleo shenanigans of these last couple of weeks, guys. We need to come up with a really cool gift to give Cleo, and that way we will balance out not only the prank, but the gift too. So, I need your help, guys. A gift for Cleo, please. Ideas in the comments will be appreciated. In other good news, we made some pretty decent progress on the Resinvoire during livestream a couple of days ago. And look at these beautiful hermits starting to log back into the server. Pearl back at it, about to kick into a stream, Karanis in the neighborhood. Always a beautiful thing to behold, seeing the server coming back to life in January of a new year. Oh man, so much awesome HermitCraft stuff coming up. But yeah, some progress was made. The Resinvoire coming together rather nicely. we built the sort of base of the thing in the live stream, and I must admit that I've started to kind of like the pink, and we decided that we were going to try and get pink incorporated into our block palette in some way. And Doc was hanging out with us on the live stream too and had a really cool idea about maybe incorporating some sort of levitation technology into this build. The thinking being that the creakling juice is kind of a dangerous substance that might infect the world beyond the GigaCorp colony walls. And thus, where the creakling juice is produced at the top of the reservoir needs to be separated from the ground below. And we're going to do that via some sort of pink levitation beam system. So if you can imagine, the reservoir is going to be sitting on top of a hover pad or something so that it is separated from the collection area down below. Doesn't really make sense, but it will do when we start doing a little bit more work on this. However, as is usually the case when I build stuff on live stream, I soon discover that what I made is not quite going to work. Especially when I start to add some more lore into the builds that we might be working on together during a stream. I want this beam to not only be a levitation beam, but I want it to be a purification beam too. I want to find a way to send all the resin down the center of this pink beam. And in the GigaCorp lore, of course, this is going to be a purification device that is going to take all of the bad stuff out of the creakling juice. And I think that means we're going to have to find a way to expand the tube itself, because I kind of want the resin to go down the center of a tube so that we can see it falling down as we farm it, which means I need to kind of rebuild this entire situation because I need one block open that the resin is going to be dropping down. But I've made the base building down here an even number of blocks across, and the tube is going to have to be an odd number of blocks across. So I'm going to have to rebuild this entire thing to get this vision of GigaCorp Hover technology installed into the base. And, well, I'm excited about this because we get to find a way to incorporate pink into the build, which is going to be super cool. And we get to do a little bit more rainstone, finding a way to get the resin into the tube and into the collection facility down below. So yeah, tell you what, gonna spend a couple of hours on this, hit the time-lapse record button, and let's see what we can cook up. Right, problem number 1 solved. The base of the Resinvoire is now successfully attached to the levitation pad of the thing, which is looking pretty crazy right now, actually, and a little bit different to everything else that we've made in the GigaCorp colony so far. But you know what? I kind of dig it. It feels very industrial, a little bit scary also. But yeah, really loving the slight little touch of pink that we've added in here with this beam thingy, which is looking great. And look at this, more Hermits logging on today. So freaking sweet. While I was editing the resin farm section of this episode a couple of days ago, I noticed that the farm is actually not as efficient as it could be. In fact, there are at least 5 or 6 rows of pale logs that are not being used to generate resin. And so what I think we could do here is get rid of these 3 rows of the Resinvoire farm section, and that'll give us enough space to install the second half of the levitation device. This does mean we're going to have to move all of this up at least 3 blocks and also break the redstone that we've got installed, although this gives me a good chance to try and fix this weird quasi-connectivity issue that I showed you guys in the previous episode too. A ton of you guys have let me know exactly how to fix this, so I'm going to try fix the quasi-connectivity and get the second stage of the levitation device installed. And yeah, by the end of this episode, we should be ready to actually create the awesome Resinvoire facade around the top section of the farm. Monday night, 9 p.m, and a full day of Minecrafting later. GIGACORP Hover Tech has been installed into the Resinvoire. Aha, that was a lot of lore in one sentence, but managed to get it out, despite the fact that it's kind of late in the night right now and my brain's giving up on life. I've had such fun on this project today, though, guys. I really wanted to get it done and get you an episode out tomorrow. So, just been plugging away at it and very pleased with the results. Let's get out of the Giga Truck and go take a closer look at this thing. Looking pretty sweet. Yes, indeed. I can't really explain to you scientifically how this works. We're just going to go with magnets. Yeah, it's magnets. This is a magnet up here and a magnet down here. And through the power of lithium, the magnets are repelling each other and stabilizing the platform above. Yeah, we'll go with that. Makes sense in the GigaCorp world, for sure. And of course, next step for this project is going to be building a tank over here around the resin farm itself, and then some sort of way to get into it so that we can farm. But I really like the size of it now. The fact that we sliced away about 4 columns here has made it a much more water towery shape. And I think we can really make this into something epic in the next video. But for now, it's looking like this. It's doing the job. Quite a lot of hermits on, but I'm sure they will give me a little bit of nighttime so that we can test this thing. In the meantime, check it out. I did also finish a very rough design for the collection bay area where we're going to be collecting the creaklium juice. It's down here. At the moment, it's just a very bog standard storage area for all of the resin, but all of that resin, of course, is going to be going through the purification beam, which is the pink beam now, which, by the way, I think is a beautiful color addition to our block palette here. And that's going to be coming from up here. And it's been simplified in a very satisfying way. We're going to be shaking the resin off of the pale logs, and the water is just going to push them down into this hopper down there. And the hopper is going to be collecting them into this chest. I guess we'll add maybe some auto-crafting down here at some point so we can turn the resin into blocks. But for now, I'm happy with how the farm is collecting the resin. Still need to detail the actual depot itself. We just got quartz blocks in here, and I need to add some of our patented GigaCorp block palette sections into it just to make it look a little bit less samey with the wall designs. But all in all, I am very happy with how this is turning out and very excited to finish this off in the next episode. We will continue to build the water tank design next time around, see if we can get it done. But yeah, that magnetic lithium platform, whew, man, cooking with gas. Looks amazing. Why does the Minecraft sun take so long to set when you are waiting for a night? Oh my goodness. It's taken forever, but it's getting there. Very excited to test this thing. I had to rebuild it, so I'm not entirely sure if it's all functioning the way that it should. But I also managed to solve the quasi-connectivity issue, which is very exciting. And it was actually a very simple change that I needed to make. This was thanks to a lot of you very smart people in the comments. A couple of you guys let me know that this block over here that I'm looking at, this pink block here, was being super powered by the redstone cable that was running over it, and that was actually messing with this piston over here. And all we needed to do was stop this block being powered by the redstone cable and instead go with a repeater into a block that would power the observers instead. So quasi-connectivity has now been broken, and thus the farm is functioning nice and cleanly. The logs go up and they go down and they go up again. And that's going to be shaking the resin off in a very satisfying way. So, redstone people, I did a thing, I fixed it. Amazing. And, well, that is the sound of the farm firing up. The spawning of the creaks. Let's get the camera out, though. Are they spawning anywhere else? Let's just check. Not spawning on trees. Not spawning anywhere they're not supposed to. Very good. And that means we can pretty much farm these bad boys now. Let's make a few more of them spawn over here. We should be able to spawn 10 in total up here, because there are 10 hearts down below, and space enough for 10 of them. So that's probably enough to start the farming situation. We'll stick a water source over there, which will eventually turn into a button of some kind. Then we can just start whacking them and making resin. Now, we should be able to see the farm doing what it's supposed to do in a nice and efficient way, although I've just spotted a problem. We've got spillage over there, which is no good. I need to add some blocks over there, just underneath. But, all in all, most important thing to check is the purification of the creaklium juice. It's falling through the lithium magnets and traveling straight through the purification beam. Excellent. And that means it should be landing inside of the depot. Yes, there it comes. Collected and stored down below. Magnificent, my friends. It's working. It's doing its thing. It's doing what it's designed to do, although we have a little bit of loss up there now, which I need to tweak, I think, at some point. But yeah, just from those few whacks, a stack and a half of juice has been generated. Craig juice, I suppose, is what it's officially called. Hey, Craig, what's up, dude? Oh, man, I'm so happy. It works, guys. I got it working. And I should probably go to bed now because my voice is starting to pack in, as is the brain. But I did want to show you guys how awesome the pink looks at night with the shader packs on, with the Gigavisor pack attached and connected. Craig is very aggressive tonight. Jeez, Craig, chill, dude. But yeah, doesn't that look awesome? Really love that pink. So actually a big thank you to Cleo for the inspiration. Getting a little bit of pink into our base is going to do wonders. And I'm looking forward to finding other ways to incorporate pink glass or pink concrete into the base. It's looking magnificent. Craig, I know you want to go to bed, dude. We should probably say goodnight. So you know what, guys? Thank you very much for watching this episode. And I do appreciate you all. If you got all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Very, very good for my channel if you guys watch my videos to the end, and helps YouTube send this video out to more people. So appreciate you, friends. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we'll work on the Resinvoire's final look and facade structure. And until then, take it easy. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll smell you all in the next episode.